You have arrived in Buenos Aires, Argentina, a city with nice culture. Let's reveal the top 10 things to do in Buenos Aires and smash that subscribe button. At top 10, we're hitting up a Buenos Aires classic, the Obelisco. This thing is iconic, like the Eiffel Tower of South America. Seriously, you can't come to Buenos Aires and get a picture with this thing. Built back in 1936, this bad boy commemorates the 400th anniversary of the first Spanish settlement in Buenos Aires. It stands tall at a whopping 221 feet, right in the middle of Avenida 9 de Julio, the widest avenue in the world. I mean, just look at the traffic, it's crazy. But that's Buenos Aires for you, always grand, always extra. Oh, and the best part? You can actually go inside the Obelisco. There's a small museum, and if you climb the 200+ steps to the top, you get this insane panoramic view of the city. Trust me, it's worth the climb. Top 9. Get ready to have your mind blown by color because we're headed to Boca. This neighborhood is like stepping into a rainbow, but like a really, really cool rainbow made of houses. Seriously, every building here is painted in these vibrant, eye-popping colors. It's insane. Legend has it that the residents used leftover paint from the nearby shipyards, creating this crazy quilt of colors. Now within Boca there's this street you absolutely cannot miss, El Caminito. This place is like the heart and soul of Boca, packed with tango dancers, street artists, and these adorable little shops selling souvenirs. You can grab some amazing street food here too. But honestly, just walking down El Caminito, soaking in the atmosphere, that's an experience in itself. Oh, and if you're a soccer fan, you have to check out La Bombonera, the stadium of the legendary Boca Juniors. Even if you're not into soccer, the energy of this place is contagious. This neighborhood is a must-see, guys. It's like a party for your senses, and you're invited. Top 8. So we've seen history, we've seen color. Now get ready for some serious cool vibes because we're headed to Palermo. This neighborhood is huge, like seriously massive, and it's divided into different sections, each with its own unique personality. You've got Palermo Soho, which is like the trendiest spot in the city. Imagine cobblestone streets lined with designer boutiques, hip cafes, and street art that'll make your Instagram pop. Get ready to shop till you drop and then refuel with some of the best coffee in Buenos Aires. Then you've got Palermo Hollywood, which is known for its nightlife. Like seriously, this place comes alive after dark with these amazing bars, clubs, and restaurants. But Palermo isn't just about shopping and partying. There are also these beautiful parks scattered throughout the neighborhood, perfect for just chilling out, having a picnic, and enjoying some peace and quiet. Top 7. Get ready to have your mind blown, because we're about to enter a world of pure elegance and grandeur, the Teatro Colon. This isn't just any theater, guys, this is one of the most famous and acoustically perfect opera houses in the world. Seriously, even if you're not a huge opera buff, this place will take your breath away. The architecture is insane, like something out of a fairy tale. We're talking marble staircases, gold leaf details, and a chandelier that's so massive it'll make your jaw drop. They offer guided tours where you can learn about the history of the theater, peek behind the scenes, and even step onto the legendary stage. And if you're lucky enough to be in town during a performance, do yourself a favor and get tickets. Trust me, experiencing a show at Teatro Colon is something you'll never forget. Top 6 art lovers, this one's for you. We're headed to the Malba Museum, which stands for Museo de Arte Latinoamericano de Buenos Aires. But you can just call it Malba, it's way easier. This place houses one of the most impressive collections of Latin American art in the world. We're talking paintings, sculptures, photography, you name it, they've got it. And the best part is that it covers a wide range of artistic movements, from the 20th century all the way to contemporary art. You'll find works by some of the biggest names in Latin American art, like Frida Kahlo, Diego Rivera, and Fernando Botero. But what's really cool is that they also showcase up-and-coming artists, so you're always discovering something new. The museum itself is really cool too. It's got this modern, minimalist design that really lets the art shine. Trust me, if you're even remotely interested in art, you have to check out the Malba Museum. Top 5. Get ready for a history lesson because we're about to step foot in the most historically significant square in all of Buenos Aires, Plaza De Mayo. This place has seen it all, guys. From revolutions to protests to celebrations, it's been at the heart of Argentina's story for centuries. The square itself is surrounded by some of the city's most important buildings, like the Casa Rosada, which is like the Argentine version of the White House. It's got this iconic pink facade, and it's where the President of Argentina lives and works. Then you've got the Metropolitan Cathedral, which is one of the oldest churches in Buenos Aires, dating back to the 16th century. And let's not forget the Cabildo, a historic building that played a key role in Argentina's fight for independence. But Plaza De Mayo isn't just about buildings, it's about the people and the events that have shaped this nation. Top 4. Get ready to experience the heart and soul of Argentina. It's tango time. This isn't just a dance, it's a passionate, fiery, and utterly captivating expression of love, longing, and everything in between. And there's no better place to experience the magic of tango than right here in Buenos Aires, where it all began. You can find tango shows all over the city, from intimate venues to grand theaters, each offering its own unique atmosphere and style. Now, if you want the full-blown tango experience, I'm talking dinner, live music, professional dancers in dazzling costumes, then you gotta check out one of the tango dinner shows. They're a bit touristy, sure, but hey, you're in Buenos Aires, embrace it. But if you're looking for something a little more authentic, a little more raw, then head to a milonga. These are late-night tango clubs where locals go to dance, socialize, and just lose themselves in the music. Don't be afraid to join in, even if you have 2 left feet. The tango community is super welcoming. Top 3. The Buenos Aires Skywalk is an absolute must-do for thrill-seekers and sightseers alike. Imagine walking high above the city with panoramic views that stretch as far as the eye can see. It's like floating on air. Seriously, the experience is both exhilarating and breathtaking, especially during sunset. Plus, there are interactive exhibits and information panels that highlight the city's most iconic landmarks. You can even enjoy virtual reality experiences that let you dive into the history and culture of Buenos Aires. It's a fantastic way to learn and have fun at the same time. And don't miss the Skywalk at night when it's beautifully illuminated and offers a completely different vibe. The architecture is stunning, blending modern and futuristic styles, and the attention to detail is simply amazing. Top 2. Get those wallets ready because we're about to hit up the mother of all markets, the San Telmo market. This place is a treasure trove of antiques, vintage finds, handmade crafts, and enough souvenirs to fill a suitcase. Every Sunday, the streets of San Telmo transform into this massive open-air market with vendors selling everything from leather goods to mate gourds to tango shoes. You can find some seriously unique and beautiful stuff here. And the best part is, you can haggle. Don't be afraid to negotiate, it's all part of the fun. Just brush up on your Spanish numbers, or be prepared to communicate through a series of hand gestures and facial expressions. Trust me, it works. But San Telmo Market isn't just about shopping, it's an experience in itself. There's live music, street performers, and the atmosphere is just electric. This is the perfect place to find a one-of-a-kind souvenir, try some local delicacies, and just experience the heart and soul of Buenos Aires. The market is a haven for antique lovers. You can find vintage jewelry, old books, and other rare collectibles that tell stories of the past. If you're into fashion, the vintage clothing stalls are a must-visit. Try on some classic hats or browse through old records for a nostalgic trip down memory lane. Watch artisans at work as they craft beautiful items right before your eyes. From leather goods to intricately painted mate gourds, the craftsmanship here is top-notch. And let's not forget the food. The market is a paradise for foodies. Taste some delicious empanadas or other local delicacies freshly prepared by street vendors. The friendly interactions with vendors add to the charm. Everyone here is eager to share their stories and make your shopping experience memorable. As the day turns into evening, the market takes on a magical glow with lights twinkling and the buzz of happy shoppers. It's a sight to behold. The night market often features impromptu tango performances and street acts, adding to the vibrant atmosphere. It's a perfect way to end your day at San Telmo. So, whether you're a shopaholic, a foodie, or just someone looking to soak in the local culture, San Telmo Market is a must-visit. You'll leave with bags full of treasures and a heart full of memories. Top 1. After all that exploring, it's time to unwind and find our zen at the Japanese Gardens. This place is like an oasis of peace and tranquility right in the heart of the bustling city. As soon as you step through the gates, it's like you've been transported to Japan. You've got traditional Japanese architecture, serene ponds filled with koi fish, and these beautifully landscaped gardens that'll take your breath away. Take a stroll across the arched bridges, admire the bonsai trees, and just let the peaceful atmosphere wash over you. There's even a tea house where you can enjoy a traditional Japanese tea ceremony. It's the perfect way to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and just relax and recharge. Trust me, a visit to the Japanese gardens is good for the soul. Let's recap Buenos Aires, Argentina. And there you have it, our whirlwind tour of Buenos Aires' top 10 must-do activities. From the historical heart of Plaza De Mayo to the vibrant streets of Boca, the artistic soul of Malba, and the zen-like tranquility of the Japanese gardens, Buenos Aires truly has something for everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this epic adventure as much as I did. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, see you in the next video, subscribe to discover the world.